Hi everybody, it's Elizabeth Ritter and I chose Google Forms for my technology. The GLO that I chose was from Standard 3, identifies the 5 components of health-related fitness, which are muscular strength, muscular endurance, flexibility, cardiovascular endurance, and body composition, and explains the connections between fitness and overall physical and mental health. Some of the pros are it's super easy to use. It's easy to distribute to the students, and it could be done in the classroom. It could be done in a study hall. It could be done at home, depending on how you wanted the students to do it, if you wanted to use class time or not use class time. So it is super simple. Cons, the only con that I really have is that it is very similar to just taking a regular quiz, which, sometimes we just have to do that. But I know sometimes it's fun to be able to assess our students in different ways where maybe they don't even realize that they're being assessed, even though with the Google Forms you can, there's a lot of fun things that you can do with this too. So when creating a quiz on Google Forms, you go into your Drive and then click on a new and then find Google Forms, and once you're in Google Forms, you can title it. I'm just going to choose sample quiz. Oops. And then from here, you can start creating your questions. So the first one might be multiple choice. And we could do what, whoops. Or, so we can do how many health related fitness oops, sometimes it will change it on you. Option 1, 3, 4, 6, and oops, and 5. And just mark that it is required, that they need to answer it. Also, a lot of times, you could put for the first couple questions that they have to put their name on the quiz, or maybe the class period that they're in, or whatnot. And then to add another question, you just come on over here, click on that. You have lots of choices. You can do short answer, you can do paragraph, multiple choice as we just did. You could do a check boxes, drop down. You can even add pictures. and you can, if you had some on your computer, you can go from there. You can search for anything that you wanted. Which health-related fitness component does this picture represent? Muscular ability, carbs with so you can put as many answers as you would like them to do. You can put as many questions as you want. As I said before, you can do multiple options for how you want the question to be, or how you want it set up. You can also, like I just did, add an image. The images could be the answers, or as I did, it's, they're going to answer about the picture. You could upload a video for them to watch and then answer the question after watching the video. Gotten as many questions as you want. You come on up here to the settings. In the general category, you can check it to collect the email addresses, limit them to one response. And then for presentation, they can see their progress bar, how many more questions they have, shuffle question order. Then you come over to quizzes and you want to make it a quiz. And then these are all things that the students immediately after each submission, so as soon as the student is finished taking it, they would see what their grade was and how they did on the quiz. But maybe you choose later because you have multiple classes taking the quiz and you don't want the students to pass on the correct answers to everybody, so by the end of the day you have all students getting 100s. You can change this so that students can see the missed questions, they could see their correct answers, how much each question is worth. Then you just save. That. So once you've done all that, then you can go back. Then you do your answer key. How many related fitness components are there? There's 5. And we can give a point value. Oops. Say 2 points. Cardiovascular endurance. Also 2 points. Now, once you've done all that, you can go to responses. And now this is where it will keep, Google will keep all of your responses. Now, if you were going to use Flubberoo, which I did not, then you would want to create a spreadsheet, and then you just click on this little icon and create a new spreadsheet. And then it would house all of the responses in this spreadsheet. So then you could later use it in Flubberoo, but I did not do that. Finished your quiz, you may want to preview it, and then you just come up and you click on this little eyeball, and you can preview the quiz that your students are going to take. Other things you can do to jazz it up, you can change the template or theme. Okay, so you can choose different colors. You can choose, you could choose a picture that may go with your quiz topic, or you might have your own picture that you want to use. Since it is sports, maybe we can find a good but there's lots to choose from, whatever you want, and then it'll change it up there. So you can make it a little more appealing to the eye. And then when you want to distribute it to the students, you can click on send, and then you can either email it to all of your students, or you could post it up in your classroom if you have or do Google Classroom, which is what I did for my students. And they took the fitness quiz. Now I assigned it as homework. So I only had, which was probably a mistake on my part, but I only had 5 students respond to the quiz, but as you can see, they all did very well. I had an error with my first question. I'm not sure exactly what I had done wrong, but it was a short answer response, and I guess I must have not given enough answers so that it would correct it correctly. So I had to fix that for my students, but they did really well. And I had just uploaded it to my classroom for that period. So this was my tutorial on how to use Google Forms and create a quiz. I am still learning also. This is only my maybe second or third time really using it, so every day I learn something new, but hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you.